This is a demo for bulk voice call services. First of all, you have to open your panel. Then you have to enter your credentials provided by the company. Here I am taking the example of my credentials. On login, you will be able to see the following panel. Since we are talking about the bulk voice calls today, so we can see on the left hand side that there is an option for services. You have to click on it and you will be able to see the bulk voice call option. On clicking on the bulk voice call, you will be able to see the following display. Now the bulk voice call helps you to play a pre-recorded message to your customers over call. It works on the system of credits. The plan that you have taken from the company allows you to take up some credit, which acts as a currency while working on the system for certain services. The credit system I'll explain later on. Now, these are the options that you need to fill in to decide how you want your calls to be placed. First of all, you have to enter the name of your campaign. Here I am taking an example of the name testing. On the right hand side, you can see a number. We have recently launched a new feature called Caller ID. In this, the call goes by a random number. As you can see 080XXX, the excess part will be filled randomly. If the campaign is for less than 100 people, then it will be a random number. But if it is more than 100 people in campaign, then we will reserve one ID for you automatically. Then all your calls in the campaign will go by the same number, and for next 24 hours the callback feature would be enabled on that number. Thus, when someone calls back on your clip, you will hear the same tone, plus you can get the IVR activated on that number through which the call is being placed, and through that IVR calls can be placed on your multiple agents. Next, on scrolling down we can see that there are so many features to choose from. I'll explain the features one by one. If you want that the credits that you have should be deducted over the calls which have been answered, then you have to choose this option. Because if you have not chosen the option of answered, then what will happen that the credits for both answered and non-answered calls will be deducted. Next is the transactional option. If you have selected the transactional option, then the calls will be sent to both DND and non-DND numbers. But if you have not selected the transactional option, then a promotional system will work and the calls will be given to only non-DND numbers. You can see here that there is an option for extension also. Extension works as a feedback. Supposingly, you want a message to be played on the call and you want the customer to select an extension as per his or her needs, then this is the option for you. There are certain other options in case of extension. If you want that whenever a customer clicks on one of the extensions, he or she should receive an SMS, then you have to select this option. The next service is on answered SMS. This service is when you want the customer to receive an SMS whenever he answers the voice call. Next, on extension lead. This works on the CRM option. Basically, what happens is when a customer selects one of the extensions, He or she is generated as a lead in our CRM. On extension WhatsApp works like if the customer has selected one of the extensions, then he or she will receive a WhatsApp message. The next option is for adding numbers. Here you will find 4 options to select from. The first option is for contacts. In case of contacts, you have to enter directly the numbers by typing them, or you can copy paste them from an Excel sheet. The point that you need to keep in mind is that you do not have to use 0 or 91 before any number. You just have to enter only 10-digit number here. The next option is group. Suppose you need to schedule voice call for same number of people, then you can create a group of those contact numbers and add it in a group by this option and then select it from the drop down menu. You can edit that group later on by the edit button. Next option is for callers. This works on the CRM. Basically, this provides a call to those who were added as a lead in your CRM. These options, category, status and assignee, helps you to filter out those contacts from your CRM that you want the calls to be placed to. Next is the CSV file. If you have a CSV format file for the contacts that you want the calls to be placed, then you can choose it from here and then upload them. Next we can see there are 3 options. First of all, there is a simple voice call option. In this, you can add a clip that you want, but it should be of format WAV. If it is not of the format WAV, then first of all you have to convert it by clicking on the link given. Here you can upload your file, then set the settings as per the ones given in the panel. That is 16-bit, 8000 Hz and mono. If you want to trim your audio, then you can click on the duration and set it as per your need. Then when you start the conversion, the file will appear and you can download it. When the file is downloaded, you can add it by clicking here and then choosing the file. There is also an option of upload text to speech. If you want a text to be transferred in an audio file, then you can take the help from this option. First of all, you have to give a name to the text that you are sending. Then you can enter your text here. And then you can click on add text to speech. Then the company will provide an audio for the text that you have entered here. There is also an option for silent duration. Now, if you want a gap of silence between the pre-recorded message and the customer clicking on any of the extensions, then you can enter the duration for your silence. You can also manage your voice clips by clicking on the manage voice. If you want to delete any of the clips that are of no further use, then you can do it from this option. The last service is that of scheduling. If you do not want to schedule the voice call now and you want to schedule it for future purpose, then you can use it by clicking on it. You will find a calendar and time that you can set for your campaign. The next option is max retry. Suppose you want that those who didn't take your call and you want them to get a call automatically, you can set it as per your need. Retry after is the time duration after which the call should be retried. And as soon as you fill all these details and click on submit button, you will get a message that your campaign has been submitted. Once you have submitted your campaign, you can also check your campaign through the reports, and your reports in the future will also be submitted in the reports section of the bulk voice call. We can click on report option given on the left hand side, then we can click on bulk voice call. You can find here all the details regarding your campaign.